It's like, Rah! It sounds like a witch screaming. It's like literally, it's like.
Is it a witch?
You pay me salary, so I.
Can you do the hip hop a little bit?
This scene, I want you to break dance and steal some money.
Ancient aliens, yeah.
I've got a big bulk of stereotypes, please.
We got a whole bunch of cotton.
I want you to study this.
Now you see that.
Do you think George Lucas did Red Tails because he was trying to atone for the fact that everybody said the Gungans were like black people? Like, do you think he was like, oh no, what a bungle?
It's possible.
I've got to repair my reputation.
In this scene, say yes, massa, anything, massa.
Massa.
I'm not recording. This is just you being my slave.
You do this for me. Now dance.
Maybe I'll put you in my movie.
That's the script he handed everybody when they're trying out. Would you enjoy Kingdom Hearts as much if it was starring Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Probably not. I don't like looking at him.
And every time a character talks to him, he just doesn't say anything. He just makes that face at them, puckers his lips up.
Who is that guy who hosts the Game Awards?
Spencer?
No, that was oh, what's his name? Jeff
Keighley.
That's it.
Okay. What would you do if Jeff Keighley walked in, put his drink down on the table?
Angry Joe would walk in for him and say, "He's fucking with me."
What would you do if a video got released of Jeff Keighley just
who
like
is he gonna fucking behead?
Me?
ding dong?
Yeah.
Would you do if a video of Jeff Keighley got released where he's pushing Angry Joe around the parking lot, slapping him in the face?
It'd be really funny. I mean, that's the equivalent of that video Angry Joe uploaded anyways.
No, it wasn't. Jeff Keighley was really nice about it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Angry Joe's beat an asshole.
That's what I'm saying, though. Is that Angry Joe's really pissed off with him trying to start a fight, and he's just slapping him around.
What if? But he's not slapping him around. He's just answering his questions like intelligently. What would you do if a video got released where he was actually just being really mean bully to him?
I'd be disappointed because the video that already exists was probably as good as it could get.
It's true. And he walked. I love the way you.
We should see
Peppermint.
He died due to a sprinkler.
Yeah, on night.
I think you're only attracted to her because you realize how nice she is.
Yeah, look at that smile.
She's the size of an average human female, or sorry, an average human mother.
Yeah.
There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there.
No.
I mean, you can pick them up.
Yeah.
Can I not read?
But do not carry more than you need. It's fine, Adam.
Thank you.
Someday you might see something you really like.
Look, now I want to. You will want to leave your room in your pockets for that. Everybody pause.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Pause.
what's up?
I gotta pee.
You go
Right there. We'll scream when Adam comes back. We're taking a quick break.
Do you ever just feel like, I don't know, her face just isn't very good?
What? Why?
Like, editor, please do me a favor. Get rid of her eyes and her mouth, and then yellow screen out her face, and then put in Tomar's nice face.
Is that how it's gonna remain? They're gonna have to edit it so it's like that for the rest of the episode. That's just to tell you Adam came back. All right, we're gonna resume. Who you want to be, this guy, Chris?
I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. Tomar, I'm gonna talk just like he talks. Okay, I'm supposed to be.
What's to do about that? Who you want to be, this guy, Chris?
I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. Tomar, I'm gonna talk just like he talks. Okay, I'm supposed to be much for humans right now.
I don't know what to do about that.
You get lazier and lazier every day.
Hey, fuck you. I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. Tomar, I'm gonna talk just like he talks. Okay, I'm supposed to be much for humans right now.
I don't know what to do about that.
You get lazier and lazier every day.
There's what he's trying to like immediately gives it up. Like, okay.
Who you want to be, this guy, Chris?
I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. Tomar, I'm gonna talk just like he talks. Okay, I'm supposed to be much for humans right now.
I don't know what to do about that.
You get lazier and lazier every day.
Hey, fuck you. Lol. No, hey, take it easy. I've got a ton of work done today. A skeleton.
Oh, I get it.
Sans!
I'll keep an eye socket out for you.
Was it Adam laughing that made you laugh,
Yes.
Chris?
It was clever.
It's an ice cap.
It was clever.
Hey, here's something important to remember. My brother has a very special attack. If you see a blue attack, don't move and it won't hurt you. Here's an easy way to keep it in mind. Imagine a stop sign. When you see a stop sign, you stop, right? Stop signs are red, so imagine a blue stop sign instead. Simple, right? When fighting, think about yellow blue stop signs. That's good.
Was he making a joke?
North ice, south ice, with ice,
Yes.
east Snowden town. And ice.
I love you, Adam.
Me too, buddy.
Mom says the sleeping can recover your health above your maximum HP.
You'd make an amazing
What's
catfish,
maximum
Tomar.
HP?
Yeah, that's hot.
You'd literally fool me.
You're
instantly.
cute, Tomar.
Can I admit something?
Yeah.
What?
There was only one character so far that I found semi like. If I was a weird pixel monster, I could probably fuck that.
Which one?
Go back outside.
No, wait, we gotta talk to the rest first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the grand reveal and go back
And
out.
so it's someone in this village
It is someone else.
that Adam is really attracted to.
Not really attracted.
Really attracted to.
I just had my eye on it in a weird way for a second. Oh, you
Like
want to
his
see?
little
Can I show you? Can I
tracksuit.
show you a hot girl?
It's this mouse, isn't
No,
it?
it's not that.
Damn
I want
thing.
to see you guys can
It's
guess
this
it.
guy, isn't it?
That's. I don't even know if that's a guy.
It's this lady, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is that lady. She's
You like the bunny girl,
It's
huh?
such a
I
fucking...
just like yeah, promiscuous. I have a new fun gimmick we can do for your video, Chris.
Monsters' bodies are attuned
What?
to their entire soul.
So we each read a bullet. So we switch off by bullet points.
No, you know what we should do? We should read it each letter.
Okay, A,
And
D,
D,
H,
E,
C,
or
U,
E,
L, L,
E, or
A.
T-H-E-I-N-T-A-N-T-O in
All right,
sentence.
we're done.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, it's so catchy.
That song is awesome.
Oh my god. I cannot believe how much I'm enjoying this. Adam, we need to
Pirates
blast
is
this driving around in our
Oh
car.
hell yeah!
We can
The
pick up
king
hot
will trim a
honeys.
hedge in the shape of my smile.
I want to pop out of Honey's eardrums of this.
I want to burst her fucking ears all over this song.
Yeah, very soon I will use my special attack.
Fucking do it.
And I'm starting to hate this game.
Well, we got through the Sans arc, or sorry, the Pyrus arc.
Yeah, more next time. We're gonna keep going.
More next time on Oni Play.
Thank you,
Next
Tomar.
time on Oni Plays.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tomar.
Cut to people like getting like in a big bad accident. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tomar.
We're playing Undertale. You see a bunch of medieval people getting hurt. I'm on his nose,
Base.
going down to her nose, up to his cock, down to his toe.
Do some directions.
Left,
too.
down, right, up, right, up his ass, through his system, out his nose, into her mouth, down through her, out her ass, up his ass. Okay. And then this is his fist.
That hurt. It hurts so bad.
I've had enough of you.
Real
Tomer, take a
cool.
whiz in that pond. Thank
Okay, I'm done.
you. Ooh.
Ooh, Aaron flexes in.
Okay.
Check.
I mean, check what?
Like
This is
his muscles.
Tomer, lick up and down his ass.
I don't think that's what check does. Fight!
Ew. Woshua.
Oh no, not Washua.
Washua Womar.
It is Washua Womar.
Give him a joke. He wants a joke.
What if we clean him?
Clean his
I have a good
dirty
feeling
beard.
about cleaning.
Clean the egg
Cleaning.
yolk out of his beard.
Oh, it's a duck!
Tomer, spit at it.
Tweet!
It's cute. It's a nice joke.
Jesus.
Wasn't it? I forgot about that part of the game. Remember that part of Undertale? You spit at the duck?
It spits back and pukes. Yeah, that was rad.
Tomar, what do you dream for?
Tomer,
What do I dream
What is your
for?
dream,
Yeah.
dude?
What is my great big dream?
Yeah.
To one day be the king of all
I don't
clitoris.
know.
I would find the clitoris.
That's a good question.
One day I will kill all clitorises.
I was stimulated.
I'm always
my brain.
creating lots of short-term goals, but what is my long-term goal right now? I don't know. Just want to be like a badass voice actor and engineer and just keep getting better at the things I'm already doing.
I have a better one.
I'm gonna raise a flag outside my garden just for
and
you.
I want to be a good,
forever.
and I want to be a great father.
You will. You already. Well, no,
You already are a really
you're
good
not
dad
already.
to Adam.
Yeah.
To Adam.
I do get scolded quite often.
Tomer, you're gonna have the best dad rage. You're gonna scare your kids straight.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I want to be the good guy most of the time.
Tomer, when I've got a tip. Whenever your kid acts naughty, go like that in his face.
In her face.
Joy.
Grab her by the pigtails. Like that.
Swing her by the pigtails while doing that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I've got a tip. Whenever your kid acts naughty, go like that in his face.
Just scream at his
I do get
face.
scolded quite often.
Tomer, you're gonna have the best dad rage. You're gonna scare your kids straight.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I want to be the good guy most of the time.
Tomer, when I've got a tip. Whenever your kid acts naughty, go like that in his face.
In
Let him
her
cry.
face.
The tears of joy.
Grab her by the pigtails. Like that.
Swing her by the pigtails while doing that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
You dirty crab. You killed my brother. You dirty crab.
Oh, kick his ass.
He stands no chance against the mighty snow crab.
This guy's so
Oh, kick.
Crab. You killed my brother. You dirty crab.
Oh, kick his ass.
He stands no chance against the mighty snow crab.
This guy's such a
He'll
pussy.
be flipped in no time at all. There you go. 2-1.
Oh, dude. Not only did you kick his ass, but I could tell that you were thinking about your family and friends when you did it.
I was. I miss my crab mother and my crab father.
Your crab mother ate your crab
But just
father.
as you have attachment to family, so too do these crab gangs have attachment to one another. And this guy's thirsty for vengeance.
Yeah, these are like the crab family from Fast and the Furious. It's like a Fast and the Furious crab family.
Is he?
I think you've got him almost flipped.
Oh, come on.
But the Rock's saving him.
The Rock always saves his family in the Fast and the Furious.
Not that.
Take that!
Blow it up in his face.
Oh my god, this crab's scary as fucking hell.
Is that real? Tell me that doesn't exist in real life.
That is horrifying. Is that real?
I'm sure it's a real crab,
I hate
if that's what you
crabs.
guys are asking. I don't think it's that size, but I don't think any crab ever was.
My crabs look nothing like that.
Tomar, bring up the Crabadex.
The Crabadex?
Yeah, and tell us what kind of crab that is.
Hello, crab. The crustaceous crab. It hates you.
Crab. Hates you.
Oh, choke him. Choke him out.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes! Taste my spear. Taste my crucifix.
Taste my crucifix.
Remember that time you shot up that Chinese restaurant?
We
What
don't
was
talk
that
about that. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Shawty's like a melody in my head.
So me and Monica have this ongoing argument, and maybe you guys can help settle the score.
Sure.
I was saying that it's more
Dude, just hit her.
likely.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
I've tried that, but she just wouldn't listen.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay.
But yeah, no. So
You tried everything. I just drop it. Oh.
more
Dude, just hit her.
likely.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
I've tried that, but she just wouldn't listen.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Wait,
yeah,
what?
I've tried that, but she just wouldn't listen.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Wait,
yeah,
what?
I've tried that, but she just wouldn't listen.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay.
But yeah, no. So
You tried everything.
she just wouldn't listen.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay.
But yeah, no. So that, but she just wouldn't listen.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay.
But yeah, no. So
You tried everything. I just drop it.
hey, creator. Nice fly
Nice fly
experience, but
That's it.
but I leave him in suspense. Make him wish he had more.
Is there any other fly games? Oh my god, this is scary.
You know, gameplay-wise, this isn't as good as the last fly game we played, but I think artistically it has a lot more to say.
The music's way better. Imagine getting married to this.
Your beautiful babe comes down the aisle.
It's our song, babe.
Your first dance is to this.
Oh, he got me.
Oh fuck.
Wait, I want to hear the music again. Wait, I want to hear the best part.
Yeah, wait for the drop.
It's when Daddy comes in with the big pot. Come on, Daddy. Yeah. I love you, Daddy.
Look, a little roadshow.
I love you, Daddy.
Some little cucarachas.
Oh, he's a little cucaracha. Oh, I love you. Oh, this place is sick. Why would someone live like this? Lyle.
What? Why? What are you trying to imply?
You used to eat roaches.
I think
You see roaches. That's interesting. They look too fast, don't they? That seems to be touched. What's a Donald? Replace the 5 nuts and bolts. Easy money, honestly. I actually wanted that. Perfect spot. Dead scabs under there. If I can find another Lennox in here. Probably not. Everybody comes in here to look for Lennoxes. Ooh. There's just something on the floor over there, though. What was this? I'll take that. What's the extract that's around here? I can't remember right now. Oh, it really is just basement this side, huh? Yeah, it really. Oh, sewers. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I recommend never running down this way at all as a scab, only as a PMC and with the scope. This is a terrible way to run. Not only is it's just a dead end for scabs, but oh no, it's not. These gates open. Not only is it like a bad spot, it's just like scabs are usually primarily hunted down in this area constantly. I think I came in the map late. Yeah, I came in the map late. This game's running pretty good today.
Чики-брики! Пальчик выкинь!
Susan's right here, ain't it? I gotta look for more of those.
first gem of the shoreline, which is the dome. Walk you through just we are now here and we are next to the gate. So we are going to walk you through it. We are in game right here, like so, and the wonderful this is going to point you're going to cell phone tower off. Cell phone tower you can see over there in the distance is the dome. Just like all cell phone tower, you can other markers you place and this the next radio tower. So this just up on the screen, then you do west wing, you plant and go forward all the way to. You can also go all the way to the very because this is a high traffic spot. So I'm gonna run. I'm trying to mark this one just like so, and then here are the two signals.
It should be fine.
Secondhand embarrassment is a very real phenomenon. It occurs when you witness something that is so grossly turbo cringe that your body has a fight or flight response and fills you with shame from just having watched it, even though you weren't directly involved in the situation. I think the #1 cause of secondhand embarrassment is bad stand-up comedy. So, you know, like, what's the deal with airline food? Salt shakers, you fill them up, and then where does it all go? Like when a stand-up set bombs, I feel like most people get embarrassed for the person up there. But today, I got so much secondhand embarrassment, I feel like I got a year's worth of shame in one afternoon, thanks to the TikTok congressional hearing that happened. This was an absolute mockery of the entire country.
They know what I'm doing out here. There should be fine. There should be no one around me. It's nighttime. It's dark as fuck. I'm in tall grass. Oops. Sprint my motherfucking ass off all the way over there. So we're starting off with the hardest one to install because it's the most high traffic area. I would try, but let's stick right here. Let's fucking go. Somewhere up there. Just one more. God damn, this game runs so fucking smooth. Holy shit. Oh shit. Did he see me? I could possibly be the only one here, hopefully. Goddamn, what's up for viewers? We're doing Signals Part 3 right now. And we just got done doing Punisher Part 2, and we need one more headshot for Spot Part 1. So we're trying to finish 3 missions right now in one go. Not too bad, not too bad. So far, it's a smooth ass raid. I think I'll be able to get this mission done. Give me some scabs here, so safe too. God damn, that's a long ass run. Shit. Hey, look. I finally hit a stash. Oh, shit. That's a good luck. That was lucky find. Better armor. It's a terrible fucking spot. Nice, but they're getting dark like that. It gives me great timing to fucking run over there. Shit, this is dark as shit. Holy fuck. Hopefully nobody's aiming off that hill or else I'm fucking dead.
Капец тебе.
Fuck. Used to be a headshot. And we're done. Fuck yeah. I never know there was a safe here. Never knew that. That's why people come here to kill, huh? Might as well start looting, right? Worth it. We'll see how much that is. Shit, I should have turned my power on. Thing has its own laser. Never knew that. Should be more this way, I think.
Опачки.
There it is. Nobody caps me in my shit here. Someone was here. Where's the PMC? Just not an active one. We out here questing. Should be level 37 here. Are we wearing black jackets? That's easy. Gotta go to Lighthouse for a bunch of shit too now. Nice. That's easy.
Okay, this is a quick shot on a map, as well, which is the house with the basketball court. I'll show it on a map, as well as this nice big cottage down. Okay, this is a quick guide for the new Lighthouse quest Overpopulation with Peacekeeper, where you need to kill 12 scavs in the cottage area. And basically what I have found so far is the cottage area counts as anywhere around this house, which is the house with the basketball court. I'll show it on a map, as well as this nice big cottage down there. I don't know if they count like in between them, but they might. But the scavs here and there, maybe 1 to 3 at each spot, so you might have to. Okay, this is a.
What's going on, everyone? Today the first area is within the cottage area. Anywhere outside or inside of this area, it will count towards the quest. The second location is at the chalet area. Anywhere from within the chalet compound, inside the chalet, or towards the tennis court will be counted towards the quest. Once you kill 12 scavs,
it was absolutely foul. It was painful to watch. So I'd like to show you just a few of the clips. The whole thing was about 5.5 hours long, and I can't imagine if you make it to the end without puking.
Okay.
It's brutal. It has everything you're probably imagining: tech illiteracy and horrible questions out the wazoo, all wrapped up into one 5-hour endurance test of the human patience. In a nutshell, there's been a lot of controversy about TikTok and TikTok bans, like banning on government phones, which I do agree with. I don't think there's any argument to be made that a fucking government or someone in power person should have TikTok on their phone just because of potential security risks associated with it. And this has expanded into a lot of other big debates around it. I am not a personal fan of the platform in general. I don't really use it that often. Plus, I think it's been extremely detrimental to the actual mental health and attention span of human beings. Because now, I don't know if you go on TikTok often, if you go on TikTok and it's someone just talking about something or a clip of something, there is always Subway Surfers, Rocket League, or GTA playing underneath it in order to keep your attention. Because people need such constant stimulation and jingling keys. If there's not like 3 separate videos of like bars of soap getting cut for satisfying videos, or Rocket League freestyling, while the core video itself is playing, they click off. That shit is just so pathetic. It's actual brain rot behavior. I am very curious to see in 10 years if that's going to be the commonplace for everything in the world. Like if movies now are going to be like playing a movie, but then also underneath it another separate movie, making sure that your attention is captured. Like, it's so baffling just how far the attention span of humans is degrading, where they can't watch a fucking 30-second video without 3 other videos also playing to keep their attention. But with all of that being said, I still don't want to see it nationally banned or any shit like that. And the reason's very simple. Because I like a world where people have the freedom to choose what they do with their whole life, pretty much. So if you want to download TikTok, you should. Even in spite of potential security risks to your privacy or whatever, that should entirely be on the individual's choice. Does the entertainment the platform offer outweigh the potential security risks to your data being sold or whatever? That's up to the person to decide. That's my ideal scenario where people have the freedom to make their own fucking choices there when it comes to some shit like this. I've made it clear I'm no fan of TikTok. I am also very confident that there is a huge level of like spyware with TikTok associated with it, more than the CEO lets on. But holy shit, this congressional hearing or whatever has done nothing but make the CEO of TikTok look like a patient saint. Like an actual Zen master to deal with the unhinged lunacy and out-of-touch questions those fucking fossils were throwing his way. It blew my mind. It blew my fucking mind. Her. Oh my god, she's so dumb. She kept asking him questions, but instead of letting him answer, she'd just say, yes, yes, yes. And then she pulled up a random shit post on TikTok like, you see this threat? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, so she pulled this up, and she's like, look at this. Outrageous. It's not a viral post or anything, by the way.
That video was posted 41 days ago. As you can see, it is captioned me as F.
Dude who asked about TikTok using Wi-Fi? I don't remember, but I think they were trying to make a bigger point. And this is really giving a very charitable bone to the person who asked the question. I think what they were getting at with asking about Wi-Fi is he was trying to state that if one device is connected to a network, it can access everything on that network, which it can, but he couldn't ask the question because I don't think he really fully understood it. But again, I'm doing a very charitable service trying to even make some sense out of that awful question. This accomplished nothing except making their CEO look better. Full-heartedly believe there is a lot more fishy shit at play on the back end of TikTok, but they did not even get close to the bottom of it because they couldn't even wrap their head around what an app on your phone is. It's tragic.
Mr. Zhang Fuqing is the editor-in-chief.
He's not.
My colleague, Representative
Just doesn't even let him say it or talk.
minutes ago exposed that TikTok and ByteDance share legal teams. You confirmed this, correct?
Our general counsel is
Yes.
an
Yes or
American lawyer,
Yes.
veteran of Microsoft.
Also, my colleague, Representative Lada, confirmed that your parent
Fucking
company,
worthless.
ByteDance, currently can access user data. Yes?
Let's we have to be more
Yes.
specific.
Yes.
After
You
Project
say-
Texas, no.
I'm not asking after Project Texas, I'm asking now. Yes.
Some user data is public data, Congresswoman, which
So
means
you
everybody
confirm that.
can search
What's
for that
interesting
data.
to me is that you've used the word transparency over a half a dozen times.
So, doesn't seem to understand that when you ask a question, you should wait for an answer instead of fill in your own blanks here. So, her asking about the data that they're accessing, he talks about the public data, which is something every app in the world accesses, even that computer she's on right there. I bet she's logged in on Twitter. That uses all of your fucking data too. I bet she has a Facebook account. That not only accesses all of your data, it sells it too. All of these apps do that. What they needed to get to the bottom of is more in line with like what is TikTok specifically doing with that data and how it relates to like the CCP and shit like that. But instead they're so hung up on like public data. You're accessing public profiles. That's creepy. That's something one of the guys said. It's so fucking crazy. And for some reason they don't even let him answer, so they get no answers. They get nothing out of this. It is fucking worthless. It is a complete waste of time. They said they were watching children's public profiles, which was creepy. Everything's watching every public profile ever. That's the whole point of it being public. It gets scanned in these systems. That's not exclusive to TikTok. Twitter does it. Facebook does it. YouTube does it. Everything does it. Literally everything. We threw away our privacy long, long ago. TikTok is just a little more nefarious, potentially, with what it uses that data for, at least based on like reports from a year or two ago. Not meant to be informational or useful, it's meant to grandstand for campaigns. It's actually tame compared to everything else, and, well, I guess maybe. It's still so stupid though, because this doesn't do anything to further anyone's agenda here. Everyone that asked him questions today looks like a bumbling fucking buffoon. A genuine moron. Like, I feel like all this does is shake people's confidence in their elected representatives here. They couldn't answer they couldn't ask a good question. Were they like this with Mark Zuckerberg? Yes, yes they were. It was just as bad with Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg sat in the same hot seat as this guy did, and he got bombarded with just as stupid questions. If I remember correctly, one of the Facebook questions was, do I need internet to connect to Facebook? Or something like that. We are, like, we are not getting anything out of this garbage. What do you think their approach should be on this topic? Hand it off to people that understand it. Clearly, this woman doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. At all. She has no clue what's going on right there. And she clearly doesn't even want to get answers because she's too busy answering herself. So get someone who gets it, have them ask the questions, and come up with the questions to begin with. Delegate. This is clearly not her strong suit. She's not even old! That you can't just keep using the excuse of they're all fucking geriatric. She is not old. She is willfully stupid. And still tries to act like an authority on the topic. She pulled up a fucking 400 view shitpost to try and use it as a point that completely fell flat. And then doesn't even let the guy answer her questions because she's too busy answering herself. Now, while she may have come to this hootenanny unprepared and made me ashamed to be a Floridian, she did mention something that I think is important to talk about briefly, which is Project Texas. Project Texas is something TikTok did to appease the US. In a quick nutshell, Project Texas is US user data being sent to Oracle, which is on American soil, as opposed to going anywhere else. So all of the US user data will now be on American soil, and Oracle kind of oversees the whole thing.
On a device in one pocket, but downloaded on your device in the other doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I believe Congress and DoD should address the continued use of TikTok on military installations as well as any use that depicts U.S. military operations. Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand that.
So if I have TikTok app...
Again, this is being very charitable. I think the point he was trying to make is when it accesses the Wi-Fi, it has access to all of your devices that are within that network, which every device that accesses your Wi-Fi does. That is factual. That is true. Which is actually something that happened to Kaya. He downloaded a burglar broke in and downloaded a torrent, and it came with a virus, which infected multiple devices that were on his network. It is known that when you are on a Wi-Fi network, it connects to more than just the single thing that's connected to it. It's everything there. So I think his point was, can it access my other devices? Which is why he's talking about, like, downloading on a device next to me. Shit like that. But the way he asked that question is so baffling and stupid that even the TikTok CEO's like, fucking obviously, it's gonna access your Wi-Fi if you turn it on, right? Like, it's just craziness. So have someone who understands what the fuck they're talking about be the one to ask these questions. I think you gave him too much credit. He probably thinks Wi-Fi is a radio. Again, it's a very charitable interpretation of what I think he could have been trying to say. I could be way off and giving way too much credit there. I don't know. For the sake of clarity, I actually think that guy's follow-up question kind of hints more at what I was saying, even though it's still poorly asked and his follow-up question is still poorly phrased. I do think with a high level of confidence that the thing he was trying to get at is TikTok going to be accessing all kinds of things on my network outside of just the one device that I'm using right now to connect to it? I think is what he really wanted to get at, but he didn't know how to get to that topic effectively. So he ended up making a very silly question out of the whole thing, which really sums up the entire hearing. Just silly questions that didn't do anything at all. They didn't get any answers. They didn't get to the bottom of any real questions people have. It was just a genuine fucking circus. Just an absolute clown show. That's really about it. See ya.
Streaming, it is flipping working.
It's working?
Yeah.
Oh, good. How do it's not showing me.
Hello, streaming nights.
Hello.
Gonna turn on Oblivion. You guys ever hear of Oblivion?
Oh, I found it. Oh no, look at that, Chris.
Yeah.
Is that good?
That's really good.
That's really good.
You guys are playing Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Ooh,
Bethesda.
Okay, I lost my chat, so you're gonna have to read it.
I have to read it? Okay, I'll make it work. Okay.
Yeah.
How do I make? Oh my lord! I always forget how fast this goes.
I told you. Yeah.
Slow down, you apes! Damn it! Why does it go in the other one where it goes like abu, abadi, abadu dee da dee? You know what I'm talking about?
It goes.
Oh, it's the same song! It's the same song! Yeah, I love that shit, dude.
The shit is
cool.
awesome.
It's cool.
I like this one better because I'm a contrarian.
Yeah, you're so true.
Guys,
you live your
guess
truth,
what?
authentic yourself.
We can skip the whole stupid dungeon.
Because we already beat it.
Yep, and we started the save probably 2-3 years ago with Nile. It was me, Adam, and Nile.
No.
But we didn't use it because it wasn't funny. Because Nile, he did a little cringy thing.
He made an oopsie.
He did a Buffalo Bill right into the recording room, so we had to scrap it.
Yeah.
But we did get a good character out of it. Little guy named Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, and we're gonna go find our Julanius Maximilius.
That's not her name.
Forget her name.
You ready?
It's been on the news so long I can't remember of the story. Oh yeah, yeah. Get it through the hole. Get it through the hole. Come up, you're good at this. Yes.
This
Yes.
sucks.
No, it's not. No,
Why am I
it's
walking?
not. I don't know. Just go in the building.
Guys, I haven't played this in like a long time.
How about we let the viewers tell us what to do?
Yeah, viewers.
Hey viewers. Oh, I've been forgetting. Oh, somebody made a hello. He said, proofread it.
Cabinet, the item spawns right there in the cabinet. Again, like I said last time, if you haven't now, this key was in up the eastern part of the admin building upstairs, and it spawns on top of the desk next to the light. Now, I do have a full key guide for this key up in the iron card up the top right hand corner, as well as the top description. And for the other keys you are going to need, it is going to either be the East Wing Room 306 or the East Wing Room 308 key. Now when it comes to both of these keys do spawn in jackets as well as in pockets and bags of scavs. Now you don't need both of the keys, you just need one of them. When it comes to the 306 key, this key doesn't actually spawn.
Oh shit, why are a bunch of people watching me, dude?
Customs as well.
Holy fuck, there's people watching me. Also, by my 5 viewers, I'll be back. I need some water.
End table that's in between the 2 beds, and it does spawn on that. Now, we do have key guys for all 3 of these keys, but remember you do need either the Eastern Room 308 key or the 306. You don't need both of them. By the way, if you do need help unlocking any of these rooms, we do have a helpline over on our Discord, discord.gg/piranha. Basically what we're doing is a Sherpa service, so if you need certain rooms to unlock, or you just need help to play with, or even people to play with, we have everything over on our Discord. So we're going to start off inwards. Here in front of you is the map showing you both of the locations. One is by the lumber mill and one is by the checkpoint. So we are going to be hitting up the first motor controller, and we are over here at the checkpoint. Now a lot of you guys should know this car. This is the one that spawns the violet key card, and the motor controller spawns right here in the middle between the driver's seat and the passenger seat. Next, what we're going to do is head over to the lumber mill for the gyroscope. So here we are over at the lumber mill up there, Sniper Mountain, and this is the lumber mill just like so. You got 3 vehicles here by the entrance of the blue building, and what we're going to want to do is go to the pickup truck. The violet key card does spawn here. That's not where we're going. We're going to jump on the pickup truck, and it's literally this open box right here that we need to grab it out of. By the way, if you happen to die after you pick up any of these items and you haven't handed it over to Skier, you do need to come back into raid and collect the item. So once you get out of this raid of woods, then the best thing you do is head over to Skier and hand over the items to him before you go into your next car. This is the one that spawns the violet key card, And the motor controller spawns right here in the middle between the driver's vehicles here by the entrance. You pick up any of the, once you get out of this raid, literally this open box right here that we need to gonna grab it out of. By the way, if you happen to die, the violet keycard does spawn here. That's not where we're going. We're gonna jump seat and the passenger seat at the checkpoint over here located. Now a lot of you guys should know this car. This is the one that spawns the violet keycard, and the motor controller spawns right here in the middle between is go to the pickup truck. The violet keycard to him before you go into your next raid, which is going to be Shoreline. So here on the map in front of you is showing you where we're going to need to go on Shoreline. So we've got 3 motor controllers, 2 of them are up at the resort, which is what you need the keys for, and the 3rd one is out over to the eastern.
Oh, shooting. Oh, wow, defibrillator. Nice. So I already found a LEDX and a defibrillator here today. Pretty good, pretty good. This has been a good spot lately.
part of the map, which is where we're at right now.
Here's what I eat on a lazy day in Japan. It was a rough day, and I finally stumbled home at about 11 o'clock at night, and I really just wanted to play old school RuneScape. Nothing was open except for the usual bars and such, and I didn't feel like being around people, so I grabbed this oma rice from Lawson by my house. Oma rice is basically just rice mixed with ketchup and fried with a nice egg and a demi-glace sauce on top. I'm a huge fan of the real thing, so I was excited to try this microwavable version. I gotta say, for
every prisoner in...
Here's what I eat on a lazy day in Japan. It was a rough day, and I finally stumbled home at about 11 o'clock at night, and I really just wanted to play old school RuneScape. Nothing was open except for the usual bars and such, and I didn't feel like being around people, so I grabbed this oma rice from Lawson by my house. Oma rice is basically just rice mixed with ketchup and fried with a nice egg and a demi-glace sauce on top. I'm a huge fan of the real thing, so I was excited to try this microwavable version. I gotta say, first impression, this looks nice. The eggs are separated so that the rice doesn't get soggy, which is a nice touch. I was hoping for a super aesthetically satisfying scene here, like something that would just skyrocket me to 1 million followers, but yeah, sorry. But if we could just take one moment in our lives to stop being so superficial for once and realize that every single human on this earth has something beautiful and special to share in this world, then maybe we can forgive this oma rice for looking so nasty and just accept the fact that it tastes good. Here's what I eat on a lazy day in Japan. It was a rough day, and I finally stumbled home at about 11 o'clock at night, and I really just wanted to play old school RuneScape. Nothing was open except for the usual bars and such, and I didn't feel like being around people, so I grabbed this oma rice from Lawson by my house. Oma rice is basically just rice mixed with ketchup and fried with a nice egg and a demi-glace sauce on top. I'm a huge fan of the real thing, so I was excited to try this microwavable version. I gotta say, first impression, this looks nice. The eggs are separated so that the rice doesn't get soggy, which is a nice touch. I was hoping for a super aesthetically satisfying scene here, like something that would just skyrocket me to 1 million followers, but yeah, sorry. But if we could just take one moment in our lives to stop being so superficial for once and realize...
Every prisoner in this prison has a cat. However, only well-behaved inmates have the opportunity to own one. If a prisoner who owns a cat behaves badly, the cat will be taken back at any time. A lot of people are afraid those prisoners will hurt those animals. But surprisingly, these former criminals are very gentle with them. Each inmate shows remarkable enthusiasm to adopt stray cats. They study and work hard to earn cash just to buy new clothes and their favorite cat food. They patiently clean their ears and fur, save money to buy them toys, and even install cat climbing frames for them. Every prisoner in this prison has a cat. However, only well-behaved inmates have the opportunity to own one. If a prisoner who owns a cat behaves badly, the cat will be taken back at any time. A lot of people are afraid.
This guy calls into the store, he's like, I ordered online, I got my food, it's completely wrong, I didn't want tomatoes, I didn't want lettuce, and that's all there is in the sandwich. I'm like, oh dude, I'm sorry, maybe we accidentally saw no tomatoes, no lettuce, and we accidentally put that. I was like, bring it back, keep it, just come back, I'll give you another one. Alright, he ends up coming back, I make it in front of him, he tells me how he wants it. Next day again, same guy calls, he's like, hey man, I got my sandwich, and I asked for no tomatoes, no lettuce, and the only thing that's in here is lettuce and tomatoes. I'm like, did this happen yesterday? He's like, yeah. I'm like, come in, we'll make you the right sandwich again. He comes in, I'm like, let me see how you're ordering, man, because I printed out his order. I'm like, look, it says just lettuce and tomato. He looks at it, he's like, how's that possible? So I'm like, pull up your app, man. I pull up the app, I like run him. I'm like, look, you're not doing it right, you gotta do this. You're actually doing the opposite of what you want to do. He's like, oh man, sorry about that, dude. I was like, man, don't worry.
Oh yeah, baby. The drip is complete, baby. Smaller hitbox. Harder to see in the dark now. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, look even cooler, bro.
I thought I told you to stay.
You saved me!
I thought I told
You saved me!
I thought I told you to stay in the dumpster!
Hey! What's the big idea?
The big bitch! I had to fight through like 6 dudes with a chainsaw, a big-ass troll thing, some BDSM type shit, and a hot-ass Chinese woman just to get here!
You know, technically she's Asian American, so it's a little bit on the nose where she...
Why didn't you stay in the dumpster?
Well, so it's a little bit on the nose where she...
Why didn't you stay in the dumpster?
Well, if you must know, I saw a butterfly. And it was very pretty.
Look, I've got like...
And it was very pretty.
Look, I've got like 3 bullets left. Could you please just stay close and we'll bullets left. Could you please just stay close and we'll be out of here soon.
Okay.
President isn't paying me enough for this kind of crap, I swear.
Are you... What the fuck? Resident Evil.
President isn't paying me enough for this kind of crap, I swear.
Are you... What the fuck? Resident Evil.
What was it like to be hit by a blaster bolt? Blaster bolts were effectively packets of high-energy plasma. Unsurprisingly then, getting hit by a blaster bolt had a variety of very painful but strange effects on the human body. Although there were a variety of different blaster bolt types, the effects were generally the same. When a bolt travelled into the target's body, the heat of the plasma would instantly vaporize a victim's flesh, with the energy immediately dissipating into the body and cauterizing the wound. The liquid inside the victim's body would immediately boil, causing severe internal bleeding and damaging more surrounding tissues. Simultaneously, the concussive force of the bolt would travel outward, causing additional damage to organs. What was it like?
I'm single, you're single. What do you say we get married?
trying to do too much. That is fucked. The goon squad is there. I'm not gonna fight them. was a radio tower I was fucking passing by. Good, I don't have to fucking deal with that. I know someone just got sprayed up by the goons. They just walked into the same squad I did. I survived though. There's a dude right there. I'm pretty sure I got him first because I fucking seen him. Okay. Cool. Now we can start running new guns. Not factory since they gave me such a bullshit gun.
散らかしちゃってそうかだがお前の一撃で粉々に消し飛んだはずだ
Whip out the right.
Mistakes, eh? Everyone in the gaming industry is prone to errors that... You gotta give credit to the Japanese and their whimsical style of video games. I mean, where else would you see a pretty decent shoot-em-up starring a 19th century dragon-riding bunny girl who has to retrieve a giant stolen holy door key from a genius robot-inventing raccoon? So, to entice people to buy Neo Flying Squadron's bizarre premise for its UK release, the publisher, JVC, teamed up with British Sega magazine Sega.
Oh, someone's here. Come on, you pussy. I'm a scav. There's a PMC upstairs. He's on the sky bridge. Stupid fuck. He's dead. That was easy. He should have died within the second shot, but whatever. Oh, 26 with an AK-104. I'll steal it just to be an asshole. I'll steal both his guns just to be an asshole. Jeep up. Hello.
Кому тут пизды выдать?
Well, this is what everyone's dying for, huh? That's probably as eventful as that's gonna get. Let's get out of here. Almost. I gotta fix so much shit. Headshotted his stupid ass. Four points. Does that turn into a 5.0 scab yet?
Pro to release a one-level demo of the game as a cover disc. Now, demo discs were in their infancy on consoles at the time. CD-based systems were relatively new, so it was quite the luxury. But JVC either didn't know what they were doing in creating a demo, or just got lazy, as what they actually did was stick the entire game on the disc, but added a splash screen after the end of the first level to kick you back to the title screen. Sounds weird, but it's not at the norm to have a bunch of inaccessible code on a disc. But the idiotic part of this story is they also left the game's level select cheat in the game. So anyone who knew this cheat essentially had a full price game for free. Well, the price of a cover disc. So JVC inadvertently put the full game of Kyo Flying Squadron on the demo disc instead of the actual demo. Needless to say, for some bizarre reason, Sega Pro never printed said code in any of the magazine's future cheat sections. But that didn't stop their rival publications printing it aplenty, just to rub salt into the wound. But because of this blunder, and the fact the full game is quite the collector's item on the Mega CD now, the actual demo disc also goes for quite a pretty penny on eBay today. In fact, it's one of the most sought after demo discs in the whole of gaming.
We're gonna go back
Let
in
me ask you
nighttime.
something. How difficult do you think it could possibly be to screw up a football video game? Have stupid AI? Clueless goalies? Well, TechMagic managed to screw it up even further than that when they released their kick-off knockoff Champions of Europe for the Sega Master System. Quite possibly the most incompetently programmed soccer game in history. You see, as pretty much any 3-year-old can tell you, the sole purpose of football is to simply score more goals than your opponent. There, that's it. Unfortunately, the programmers took this info literally and let you score points in either goal. That's right, you can win a match in Champions of Europe by simply kicking the ball into your own net. Obviously this makes it easier to win as goalies in video games aren't programmed for the sporting equivalent of team killing. But if that wasn't bad enough, if there's been no goals at all and the scores are 0-0 by half time, you can quit out and it registers that you won. And even worse, if you finish a match with 0-0 in the tournament mode, it'll automatically put you into the final. Needless to say, TechMagic were either too stupid or couldn't care less about this abysmal bout of shoddy programming, as they never recalled nor revised the game. But that didn't stop Patrick McCarthy giving it 87% in issue 34 of Zero magazine, calling it an excellent game. Dickhead.
I don't know what that shitty ass
Originally starting out as a movie license of the Halloween series, publisher Palace Software abandoned the idea after noticing a video game about a witch that collects pumpkins has absolutely bugger all to do with a man in a white mask who continuously hunts down Jamie Lee Curtis. But while Cauldron was a fun little excursion for Palace and a great game to boot, their focus was more on picking up movie licenses to develop games into, and none were bigger to them than The Evil Dead, a game they had previously developed for the Commodore 64 and BBC Micro the year before. You might remember me talking about it in one of my Halloween specials a few years back. It's an okay game, fun for 5 minutes, but it soon gets repetitive. But The Evil Dead was popular enough for Palace to want to wrangle a few more pennies out of the licence by porting it to the ZX Spectrum as well. So, once completed, they sent both The Evil Dead and Cauldron off to the cassette duplication factory. You can probably see where this is going. For gamers who didn't grow up with tape-based games, cassettes were often temperamental buggers to handle, often failing for the most bizarre of reasons, from having the volume too loud, how hot it was that day, to just not feeling in the mood to load. So publishers would often stick the game on both sides of a tape as a kind of backup. That, or if you were just too lazy to rewind a bloody tape. Unfortunately, either the tape duplicators or Palace themselves had a bit of a brain fart that day, and instead of sticking another copy of Cauldron on the B side of the tape, they accidentally stuck The Evil Dead on it instead. So Palace accidentally stuck their unreleased AAA movie license on the B side of a budget game. Alright, Cauldron wasn't a budget game, but it was on the lower end of the full price game spectrum, £7.99. Of course, Palace Software didn't want to admit this error, so instead put a spin on it saying they wanted to distribute The Evil Dead to a wider audience, completely negating questions of why the other versions also didn't display this unannounced spate of generosity. Ironically, this bunch ultimately shot them in the foot, as a lot of retailers refused to sell a game with a game adaptation of a video nasty on it, so the Spectrum version only received a limited release. Oh, the irony! Do you remember the days before Ubisoft were creating misogynists with half their faces missing and barely finished AAA games? Guru Larry remembers. But before we were all laughing at their general incompetence, the boys from Paris were aggravating us with their overly paranoid DRM of their PC games. And none was more prolific than their not really that tactical FPS Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2, created during Tom's not dead yet phase of game development. Now, their copy protection was simple enough. All you needed to do is have the disc in your DVD drive when booting a game up. It sounds pretty stupid in this day and age, but for the time, it was the easiest way of proving you owned a genuine copy. However, Ubisoft also released a digital copy on IGN's direct-to-drive of all places. Talk about backing the wrong horse. But since there was no physical disc to prove the copy was genuine, Ubisoft just negated that bit of code from the digital version. Sounds good so far, but Ubisoft then went full derp and completely forgot they had released a digital edition, when their first update patch permanently locked out anyone who didn't own
an
a disc
MP5 with a
release,
scope, bro?
assuming
What the
it was a
fuck?
pirated copy.
Damn.
This in itself is stupid
Alright, they were in a
enough,
jacket about the
but
scavs
this
getting
isn't
a
the
good
most
fucking
hilarious
upgrade
part
for
of the
their,
story.
for the task, or for their,
Their copy
for the scout
protection
combat
was
system
so
now.
good, Ubisoft couldn't actually undo it. No matter how hard they tried to repatch the game, they just couldn't remove the new DRM. Not even through a clean install with the original unpatched game. So, what was their solution to this mistake?
Oh no.
They simply went on Game Copy World, downloaded a crack for Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and released that as the official patch. Yep, Ubisoft's only solution to remove their own copy protection to Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was to give you the software needed to actually pirate the game in the first place. They didn't even bother to disguise the fact it was the original crack either. They left in the original coders' usernames in the code, and even the crack-tro bit tune you get with these programs is still there. Needless to say, Ubisoft went very quiet after this whole ordeal. They stopped encoding DRM into games and instead went for an all-new tactic to deter players by releasing future games as buggy pieces of shit instead. Future games as buggy pieces of shit instead. If you were a British gamer growing up in the 90s, undoubtedly you would have owned action replay at some point in your life. Just like the game Genie, there are games that will give you infinite lives, skip levels, etc., and were immensely popular at the time. Heck, I personally like action replays so much, I even got a job as an artist doing the graphics and box art for them. Oh yes indeedy. But enough egotistical insertion. As with all things, popularity doesn't last forever, and by the time the Dreamcast was released in the late 90s, the action replay's popularity has started to wane. So, with the ability to release such devices cheaply on CD, the action replay creators, they tell, thought it'd be a great idea to team up with the biggest unofficial Dreamcast magazine in the UK, Future's DC UK, and offer a demo disc that gave you a small taster of what cheats it could do for games such as Crazy Taxi and Sonic Adventure. And thus, the Action Replay CDX demo was bundled with issue 11 of their magazine. Unfortunately for Sega, however, the Action Replay could do things other than just add cheats into games. You see, since this was an unlicensed product, the Action Replay had to use software to bypass the Dreamcast disc security checks in order for the player to then insert the chosen game to cheat on. So, if said player was a little on the unscrupulous side, they might choose to not typing any cheat codes at all and instead insert an imported game. Or even worse, a pirated game. Yup, Daytel did such a good job at knocking out Sega's security checks, the Action Replay CDX demo
He shot me first. I fucked his ass up for that stupid shit. Oh shit. Thank you for all your loot, dumb fuck. Oh my god. He's probably upset about that one. I'd be too. Oh yeah, here I can replace my shit. Oh my god. Thank you.
Вроде никого.
Where do you find all these stems? You found plenty of fucking stems. Alright, you lost all your stems, buddy. My blood right there. That's his too. Okay, I think I'll leave. Oh damn, already? Fuck. Okay, but I'm physically tired. I must go to bed now. I'll take my nap. I'll continue this shit. Ah, God damn it. Well, when I get back tomorrow on here, whenever the fuck that is, yeah, probably won't be in the morning at all. It'll probably be again late at night. Or whatever. We'll finish the rest of Resident Evil 4. And yeah. See you guys.
Inadvertently